there a real threat of descending into a new Cold War or is it just muscle flexing on both sides, that is Russia and NATO?
I would not say that we are in a new Cold War, but in fact we are facing a very complex security situation. On the one hand, we do have conflict in the heart of Europe, and that's very worrying, of course. And this conflict is risking to create an escalation in the confrontation, if you want, between East and West. At the same time, there are parts of the international agenda where we see close cooperation. If you look at fight against terrorism, here recently in Vienna we had a decision on cybersecurity.
But Poland, as you know, is worried, so are Baltic states.
We do see that Russia is, in a way, reacting also to the expansion of the Euro-Atlantic institutions with the creation of its own space, in a way, around Russia. Through the CIS, through the Eurasian Economic Union, etc. The logic is a logic of pushing, in a way, strengthening also the military tools, and the risk of an accident that may generate into a crisis. We have seen it in Syria with the Russian jet being down there by Turkey. These incidents have always a potential of escalation. What worries me is that we had, during the Cold War, we had here in the OSCE developed a number of tools governing military-to-military relations, disarmament, confidence-building measures that were agreed on both sides. The effectiveness of these tools has now been eroded. It is very difficult to update them because the dialogue has become more difficult, and therefore we don't have a safety net as effective as we used to have during the Cold War.
Your organization, the OSCE, is in charge of monitoring the ceasefire in eastern Ukraine. We've seen in our report that it is not holding. Why is that?
One of the things we are trying to engage is de-escalating the situation on the ground, because we see constant violations of the ceasefire. I would say they've become systematic at this point, partly also as a result of the fact that the front lines have moved much closer to each other. In some cases, they're just over 100 meters. And therefore, this creates conditions for a continuing exchange. So we are trying to have a disengagement along the whole line of contact. That remains a key priority for us, because that would also then create better conditions for progress at the political level.